The word Genesis is defined as meaning the origin or formation of something. That something in this particular avenue of inquiry is us. Hence the root of the word genital is where the seeds of creation do in fact really lie. The biblical journey from Genesis through Revelations is therefore an easily understandable allegory for the conception or creation of life through the expansion of an otherwise and much suppressed conscious state of mind. For example, angels are described via the Bible as God's messengers, and we're also told through numerous occasions that God is light. Knowingly or otherwise, science appears to support such a simple statement, for without sunlight there would be almost no life on Earth. Particles of light known as photons emitted from the sun impact our planet's atmosphere at inclined angles. These angles of light impact our brains, which in turn cause a minute arc of electrical impulses which enable us to use this biological supercomputer between our temples. The Bible describes these interactions as archangels. Furthermore, science's definition of a photon of light is described as a messenger particle. Coincidence? It's possible, but the definition of an angel is also spoken of in terms of a cherubim. These cherubim are said to dwell within the house of God, and the wings of the cherubim are said to touch the inner walls of the house, albeit our temples, and that God resides between the wings of the cherubim. Let it be known, however, that words such as cerebrum regarding the nature of human brain anatomy are by no means a modern methodology. The term cerebrum has in fact been in use since before the Bible was even compiled, and derives from ancient Greek. The cerebrum's functionality, however, is to cover and therefore protect the brain and both hemispheres therein, which do in fact touch the inner walls of the cranium. The accompanying imagery highlights the brain's cerebrum, which also rather decidedly confirms the location of the winged cherubim inside us. But what of the dwelling place of God? Could it really be considered possible that God does in fact reside between the wings of these allegorical angels, just like the scripture suggests? Almost certainly. In Genesis 32:30, Jacob witnessed the face of God and called that place Pineal. Nestled in the anatomical centre of the human brain is a gland called the pineal. Curiously, its scientific name is epiphysis cerebri, which is the root of the word epiphany, considered to be a moment of divine inspiration which emanates from within the midst of one's own mind's eye. Another coincidence? I doubt it. Thank you for listening to this small excerpt from my book, DMT, Deities, Myth and Tryptamines. I'm RN Voot.